The Feminine Escape Plan: Why Modern Women Are Fleeing Marriage and Don't Even Know It. A wife leaves her husband, and the world says, "You go, girl." A husband leaves his wife, and the world says, "How dare he?" A woman talks about outgrowing her marriage, and it's called evolution. A man does the same, and it's called betrayal. This isn't wisdom, it's programming. It's time to expose something that has been hiding in plain sight. Something that has turned the modern woman into a flight risk in her own home. The Feminine Escape Plan. Contrary to what is said, most divorces aren't happening because of abuse, or infidelity, or even finances. They're happening because women have been conditioned to exit marriage the moment they feel bored, unfulfilled, or unseen. Not because the marriage is bad, but because she has been trained to believe that her personal happiness should be the highest measure of success. And it's his job to give it to her. Feminism didn't just change the way women enter marriage, it gave them a built-in exit strategy. It taught them, if you aren't fulfilled every moment, you're being oppressed. If your husband isn't actively obsessed with you, he's failing. If your life feels ordinary, you're settling. And if another man makes you feel something, it means you picked the wrong one. Read that again. This is not feminine wisdom. It's not some sort of divine feminine rising. It's feminist propaganda. It's the reason a woman can have a faithful, hardworking husband who provides for her and their children, and still feel like she's missing out. She's been trained to crave novelty over legacy. She's been told that commitment is a cage. She's been told that devotion is one-sided. And most importantly, she's celebrated when she leaves. The cost of this mentality. Men feel like they're playing a rigged game. Husbands are waking up to the reality that they can do everything right. Be faithful, work hard, provide, lead, and she can still leave under the banner of personal growth. And when she does, society will tell her she was brave. Meanwhile, a man who leaves a wife, no matter the reason, is immediately vilified. This is why men are opting out of marriage altogether. They see the game for what it is. No stability, no security, no reward for loyalty. Just a constant fear that one day she might decide that she's grown past their life together. Meanwhile, women are trading legacy for a fleeting feeling. The saddest part? The women who leave often don't find the happiness they were promised. They end up overworked and stressed. Because the truth is, fulfillment doesn't come from constant novelty. It comes from deep-rooted belonging. But by the time they realize it, the foundation is gone. The husband has moved on. The children have adjusted. And she's left standing in the aftermath, wondering why freedom feels so empty. The novelty she seeks is already within the union. Here's what no one is telling her. The very passion, excitement, and fulfillment she is chasing outside of marriage is actually available within it. A marriage rooted in dyadic consciousness is not static. It is a state of continual recreation and dynamic expression. The couple is not stagnant. They are always evolving, always discovering, always expanding. It is possible to be always excited, passionate, and mentally stimulated. Not from outside temptations, not from external validation, but from within the dyad itself. It's the secret. This is the power of true unification. This is the secret that feminism never wanted women to know. Because a woman who is deeply fulfilled within her marriage cannot be controlled by outside forces. She will not seek false liberation. She will not be manipulated into abandoning her family for an illusion. But without this knowing, without this state, she is vulnerable to the lie that her happiness is always somewhere else. The restoration of the feminine in marriage. It's time to rewrite this script. For her, stop believing the lie that your personal fulfillment is separate from your marriage. Stop measuring your love by how exciting it feels. Stop mistaking discomfort for misalignment. Marriage is not a fairy tale. It is the highest, most powerful form of devotion a woman can give. And devotion is not always comfortable. The truth? Your man does not exist to entertain you. Your marriage is not a season of your life. It is the foundation of your entire lineage. And when you understand the true nature of dyadic consciousness trademark, you will never crave escape. because your marriage will be the most alive, expansive, and electric space you've ever known. For him, stop thinking she is immune to this programming. Stop assuming that just because she's happy now, she will be happy forever. Women today are being actively pulled away from their husbands. She is being told that she deserves more, that her happiness is always your responsibility, that her fulfillment is the measure of your success. You must counter-program this. Speak your vision. Lead her into legacy. Teach her that love is not a feeling. It is a force. Calling you in. This is not a game. This is not relationship advice. This is the war on marriage. And the battle is happening inside your home. If you feel this, if you see this, then you already know. It's time to enter a new paradigm. Inside Symphonic, we are rewriting the architecture of marriage. We are restoring the divine, unbreakable bond between husband and wife. We are leading power couples into dyadic consciousness, the space where divorce doesn't even exist. This is not about fixing your relationship. This is about reclaiming the blueprint of union itself. The infinite life universe holds the keys. Here, you will unlock the true mystical, metaphysical, and psychological understanding of what it means to be in a dyadic union. You will experience deepening, expansion, and perpetual renewal inside your marriage, without needing to seek outside stimulation. This is the missing piece. This is the real evolution of love.